What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time. And today is the return of Guilty Gear Xrd Sign. It's been a while, and I usually mostly have checked out Strive stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, I've been mentioning lately that I think I'm more of a fan of like this older stuff. But today is a pretty big request. Two songs, and one of them is a huge request. Ride the Fire from the channel Daisuke Ishiwatari. And we have Six Black Heavens Guns, parentheses 25th anniversary. From the channels Who Am I? Oh, and Daisuke Ishiwatari. This is requested by Rusty, Dakota, and Velocifaptor. I'm gonna laugh if this has to do with fire because I've been doing a lot of fire-related videos very recently. But okay, I've heard this title a lot in my comments, so I don't know if it's a character theme. I don't know if it's her theme or I don't know. But it's a great thumbnail. We are moving on to the song. Xrd Sign, Ride the Fire.
Radio!
What is it? Radio? Oh, it's so thrashy. God.
Time to realize I don't wanna hear words anymore. Damn me, I'll sympathize. You're living under a darkest sky. Light the fire, born to an era like guns and steel. That's what I am. Light the fire, born to another kind. Time has come, so how do you want it done? Radio!
No bias. The highlight is the guitar in the song. It is doing. It's doing everything. Ooh. We are ripping.
Time to recognize. I shall sit here and watch your dying pain. Here
Sick.
I sympathize. For you're living in that damn maze. Light the fire, burn to an era like crafted sight.
It reminds you of like old Pantera.
Light the fire, burn to another kind. Time is now. There's
The music, not the vocals.
make you sacrifice. Count to three. Here's a chance to take. A shot to all them draw.
I really hope they do something with this riff right here.
He came from out of the world that we're never seeing.
New riff.
Never dream. We will be
This song is made for you to be like this the whole time. It's actually enhanced the song. It's a headbanger. I'm expecting a guitar solo in the next like 5 seconds. Guilty Gear.
Light the fire, burn to an era like guns and steel. That's what I am. Light the fire, burn to another kind. Time is now. There's nothing you can do. Radio. That's your circumstance. Here I go. Radio. That's the price you pay. Oh, nothing stops me now.
How's it gonna end? Ah, you're a rock star. You know, Guilty Gear. You know what Guilty Gear reminds me of? It reminds me of just like a good time, like a party, a barbecue. It's just feel good music, but it's brutal as hell too. Obviously, it's just instead of screaming, we have Daisuke's, or no, I forget what's his name. I always forget his name. I'm so sorry. Oh, thank God for putting it. Naoki Hashimoto. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I've been told this like 20 times, but I don't remember. Does Daisuke do any vocals? or does he even write them, or is he just the musician, composer, and writer? And Naoki's all the vocal stuff. Let me know, because for a while I thought Daisuke was doing everything. Anyways, regardless of that, you know, this isn't meant to be any sort of like negative thing. I've said this before in multiple Strive videos. I do wish, and this has nothing to do with like the vocal, but it'd be really cool. It would be a nice option. I think every game should do this, by the way, not just Guilty Gear. But it would be a cool option to have like the stems selectable in the like the options menu, the recording stems, so you could hear the song as just instrumental or with the vocals, because a lot of the music, like just instrumental from Guilty Gear, is insane. It's insane. And you might be thinking, well, that's not how the original is. You know, I get it, but it would be a cool option. I think it's always a cool option when any band does that, when any game does that, is to just let you hear it another way. Not enough people do that. I guess it's just more money. It's more, it's more resources. But I'll never forget, there was you might have heard of the band Lamb of God. They had one of their bigger albums, Sacrament. And you could buy a special edition. I think it was like a special edition, pretty sure. And it was like a whole other CD. And all that CD had was just the stems. You could hear all the recorded drum parts. You can hear all the recorded guitar parts. You can hear those vocals isolated. And then you can just do whatever you want with them. You can, you can play along with it. You could hear all the inflections of the voice. I just like that stuff. But I always end up saying it with Guilty Gear. And that's not, again, to take away from the vocalist. I just think the music is so cool in this game that it would be cool and nice to hear it like as just instrumental, just to give it another life. Now, speaking of the vocals and everything, I would like to commend the vocalist, which I think is Naoki, how much fun they're having. Like you can tell both Daisuke and Naoki it feels like for them they nailed like their dream job kind of thing. Like their childhood dream of like becoming rock stars or something. They bring that energy of like a live environment and concerts to a game. Like it's just, they just go all out every time. Like they wear their heart on their sleeve. And I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but it would be really cool to see like just a straight up Guilty Gear concert, like a show, like an hour's worth of just songs from throughout the series. And just because a lot of their songs, including this one, have moments where it's wide open for the crowd to sing. Most of the chorus sections, there's a lot of like yeah yelling sections, and that's what I mean. Like they're having the time of their lives. They're writing this stuff to like as if it was being played on the stage, and that's really cool. I can't really think of many games that do that. So yeah, it's awesome. And I'm not sure when Xrd came out. I don't know if it's the second most recent or third most recent. I know there's a lot of games. I can't keep track of all of them. But people seem to really like Xrd and Strive. And there was another one. I can't remember. It's the one with 2 X's. And man, I don't know. It's just, I think I just prefer the grittiness of the older Guilty Gears. Like they're just way more thrashy, and sometimes that's just what I need. I can't listen to it all the time. This goes for any genre, anything. I'm not just gonna like listen to just thrash, but sometimes you just need thrash. Sometimes you just need to hear that like really raw, gritty sound where it sounds like stuff was maybe didn't have the budget or something like that. You know what I mean? Like something that you could hear the passion going through with them. That's why I really like the older ones. So that was cool. I could see why that was. It was really catchy. The catchiest song seems to be the ones that get a lot of requests. And knowing everything I know about Guilty Gear, which is still pretty small, I was just assuming that's this character's theme right here. So let me know. Seems to be wearing a lot of red, so maybe they are fire-based or something. Let me know what their name is. We have another song from the same game. This image, I have no idea what's going on. I see a hand. And I think a pair of eyeballs looking at me. So I think it's like It's like this, sort of. And I see 2 characters on the left, or 4 characters on like around the sides. 6 Black Heavens guns. And I'm guessing the 25th anniversary relates to the series as a whole, because I don't even know when Guilty Gear came out. Anyways, damn, both these songs together, by the way, have 3 million views. 1.5 for each. This is 6 Black Heavens guns. Let's go. See? Can't imagine a bunch of people singing that right there. Kill every bastard? Is that what he said?
Can't you get yourself back together yet? You must have known by now. Not the same at all.
A little variety in the vocals here. We got a deep grunt thing going on. I like this. I like this. Really good chorus. They know how to do choruses, dude. This stuff gets stuck in your head. What is he saying? Ooh, a little breakdown. Three guitars right here. Oh, that was cool. I wish that went on a little longer. Oh, nice. Drum change. Ooh. Ooh. A nice long solo. Yeah. I'm a guitar player for those that don't know, so... You know? I hear all the techniques, I hear everything that's going on. That was one of the better solos I've heard in Guilty Gear, no lie. That was sick. This is cool too. Ooh, that was a nice transition into the chorus. This is a sick song. I love the constant energy of it too. This is good. Oh. Ending chorus with a solo. Again? I think it's gonna end with like a sudden done. That was one of the coolest Guilty Gear songs I've heard ever. I wasn't expecting that. That's a good thing though. Like when you don't expect anything, things just happen. Just happen. Nothing wrong with Ride the Fire, but honestly, like I just, I gravitated towards this one. This was really, really good. A lot of people may or may not know that I play guitar. They're everywhere. That's just not the only one. There's 8 across all my walls, and some in the closet. I have a lot. I've been playing for now 20 years. Ugh. Of all styles, did metal for a very long time. I did metal for like the first like 9-10 years of my playing. Then I did like this flamenco fingerstyle hybrid thing for I don't know, like 5, 6, 7 years, and then kind of just went back to doing whatever. I can kind of just play whatever now. It's pretty cool. 20 years is a long time. But even then, like, I don't know. I've always been able to kind of put my biases to the side because I've always just loved music regardless. I didn't, even though I've been playing for 20 years, I'm not 20 years old, so I still grew up listening and appreciating all instruments. And it's not like all of a sudden when I started playing guitar, I only like the guitar music, you know what I mean? Like, if I hear it, yeah, I'm going to be like, oh, I know what they're doing. It's kind of like this weird example, but like let's say you drive a car and you start to see that car on the road, you're going to be like, I know what they're going through, or I know, something like that. I don't know. So it's more of like okay, cool. But I don't focus on it because it's not going to be like, oh my God, guitar, this is way cooler than anything else already. That's why this channel is not like Guitarist Reacts or any of that nonsense. It's just me. Anyways. But in this case, yeah, I mean, with Guilty Gear, that's pretty much a given. It's going to happen because it's super guitar oriented. But even then, there could be bad guitar songs, good guitar songs, whatever. This one was both songs were actually really heavy emphasis on the electric guitar. But this one had just a lot of cool things going on with it. Like, there's a lot of riffs. It sounded fun to play. This is the kind of song that, and I'm not saying this as a guitar player, I'm saying this as like I have a feeling, like a distinct feeling that this is the kind of song that would make you want to pick up a guitar or an instrument or something. Everything else is cool too. The bass is cool, drums cool, of course. But this song has, at least guitar wise, has a lot of little cool things that make you be like, damn, I want to do that. Or, man, I could never do that. Yeah, you can. Of course, some people are born with it, but they probably sucked at the beginning too. I never thought I'd be playing. I could do that now. Anyways, I'm not trying to like inspire you. If you get inspired, cool. But this one, not only I'm not here to just talk about the guitar stuff. Everything about the song was just kind of firing off like all checkpoints. It was super catchy. The flow of it, like the energy was constant. It was a fast tempo, but the way it just kind of like weaved back into itself was really cool, and had a tiny little breakdown in the middle. Dun, 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 dun. Very cool solo. Sometimes their solos are kind of hit or miss for me. Like they'll just sound like a bunch of shredding notes. But this one sounded really well constructed, and it was longer than most of them, and also had the harmonies later on. So it just felt like a really like rock star moment. And then seamlessly went back into the chorus again. So songwriting wise, this was really, really fantastic. And I don't know, it was also like but it was like a different take on the vocals. He wasn't just doing the same thing. He kind of did this grunt. That was cool. Yeah. And again, it had that formula of like a live song. As soon as that chorus hits, everyone's going to be like, 6 black heaven gods. Don't know what the title means. Usually the songs I get from Guilty Gear are character themes. These two I have no idea, so please tell me. But that was a cool song. That was memorable. It sounded different, gritty, yeah, melodic chorus. And you know, as a guitar player, I was noticing all these like little techniques and everything that was being used, and it was just fun. It was cool. It makes me want to like, I'm saying it, but I'm not like actually gonna do it. But like, it makes me want to like learn it, because when I hear stuff like that, it kind of inspires me to, you know, pick it up. I always have it next to me. It's just right off camera. It's just right there staring at me. It's one of those songs I'd be like, you know what, you know, let's just see what's going on here. Try to play along. It's really, really cool. In fact, let's Six Black Heaven's Guns cover. Let's just see what happens. I don't plan these things. We have two. One from Opuna, one from Billy Quarmstrom. There's not that many. There's two. Oh, he does a vocal too? Damn. Anyway. It's not that many. But yeah, dude, Guilty Gear. Always a fun time. But I am very curious to go further and further back in time with it. I've mostly only heard Excerpt and Strive. I want to go like deep into the beginnings of it and kind of just see, you know, how much grittier does it get? How much more raw does it get? Because it seems like by this point, they already started to kind of understand their sound, if that makes any sense. So, yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you, Rusty. Thank you, Dakota. Thank you, Velocifaptor. Let me know which one of these you like more. It doesn't really matter. You like what you like. But Six Black Heaven Guns was one of my favorite Guilty Gear, in general, songs I've heard. That was really, really dope. Thank you to all my patrons you see here. I could not be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Go learn an instrument. Peace.